Hi everybody, today I wanted to make a video for all you non-truck drivers out there. This is basically about what it's like being a truck driver, since we are essential employees and we are getting some appreciation right now, but there is still some things going on that I want to address. So basically, this is not for truck drivers because I'm not being specific. I'm not trying to teach anybody how to do our job. I'm just trying to explain to them what it's like to be us. So my first question is what's the longest you've driven in a day? What's the longest that you've driven in a week? And how long have you been away from home? I'm assuming this, traveling would be for a vacation of some sort. And while you were on vacation, did you enjoy using restrooms and truck stops and store bathrooms? If you didn't bring food, what kind of food did you eat over the road and how healthy was it? So these are all things to consider and more what it's like being a truck driver. So let's start off. Truck drivers drive 11 hours in a day. Okay, let's just keep it at that, no specific details. And in that 11 hours, they have an appointment time they have to make. They can hit bad weather conditions, bad road conditions, whether it be backed up traffic or rush hour, an accident, people driving badly. They encounter all that, and it's almost on a daily basis. So they encounter all that in 11 hours they have to drive. Now, some truck drivers can be away from home anywhere from 2 weeks to 3 months. This is just a basic, especially when you're newer and you're over the road. They make you stay out longer, a lot of big companies. So you're away from your home, your family, you're out there using public bathrooms, eating bad food, which also can cost you more money and can make you gain weight, can make you sick, blah, blah, blah. You're doing that for 2 weeks to 3 months sometimes or more. So already knowing that, how do you feel about that? How much would you like that? So then the next thing you need to consider is, okay, we're using all these public bathrooms and stuff like that, and eating bad food because it's the easiest and most convenient thing to do. If anything has to be refrigerated and you don't eat it on your 15 or half an hour break, then you end up, having to stop, pull over, and eat, which is a waste of time, and a lot of times you don't want to waste time. So then there is the factor of you get to your destination, and either you get there early and they complain, why are you early? Or, you had all these conditions that road conditions, weather conditions, and you get there a little late and they complain about you being late. But most of the time they're mad that you're there if they cannot keep up with their workload in the factory or warehouse or wherever. So they get mad, like, well, we don't have enough, they take out what their job entails on the truck driver like it's their fault. It is not our fault, and we are the ones that keep the economy going. We keep, your jobs going by delivering your stuff after driving 11 hours, so then we get treated like we're the bad guys or like garbage. In addition to that, a lot of these places that we go either do not have bathrooms for truckers, have bathrooms that are really disgusting, or have really disgusting porta potties, or I don't know if I said it, or do not have bathrooms at all. So, and basically, when you've been driving for so many hours and say like you were running a little late or, time was tight, and you get there and you're like, you just made it and you're like, oh, I really got to go to the bathroom, and they don't have a bathroom for you, or they have a dirty porta potty. And I've heard this, and it's actually quite common, so don't be surprised. But there's even places that have told truck drivers, why don't you go in that field over there? I'm not talking pee either. That's just wrong. How can you treat someone like that, that is spending so much time away from home, that is dealing with so much, driving for 11 hours a day to get you your stuff, not just for your work, but what you have inside your home, the supplies for hospitals, everything you can think of gets delivered by truck drivers. And that's how we get treated? Like animals? Can't even go to the bathroom and you're away from home for so long? And on top of that, then you want to add, okay, so you've been driving, for 11 hours. It's actually illegal for you to keep driving after your 11 hours is up. So what happens then is you have to find a place to park. There's not enough parking at truck stops or rest areas, depending on the time of day or night especially. There's not always enough truck parking. So you have to either, try to find another place. And certain stores will not let you park there. They'll be very rude to you, even if you go inside and buy stuff. And they will get you towed. Even though you're the person that brings stuff to the stores. You may not bring it to that particular store, but you're bringing it to all the places and keeping the economy going. Like, that is just so wrong. So we get treated like that, because I am a truck driver, like I said. We get treated like that. I've been treated like that. And then, on top of that, you're away from home for so many hours, for so many days, for so many weeks, whatever, using these public bathrooms. Not to mention you have to take showers at truck stops, and that can be kind of gross too. That can be pretty bad. Then you're eating this nasty food. Even if you try to eat healthy, it's still hard. So then you want to add this virus, the sickness, on top of it. And think about that and how, that would feel. You're putting yourself on the line. You're afraid to go to the bathroom. You're afraid to stop and fuel. If you do, you have to be really careful. What if you have a pregnant wife at home? What if you have an elderly, person living with you, or a family member that's sick or something like that? And, you could bring that home to them. But you're doing all this, putting your life on the line, and this is how people treat you. This is how you get treated. So my thing is I'm not trying to nag or complain. I just wanted people to understand it is very difficult being a truck driver. I don't think people really understand what we go through sometimes. And if you're going to show us appreciation, then advocate us. Make sure we have more parking. Be nicer to us if you're dealing with us. You might just make some crabby truck driver's day. And, don't give us a hard time. Give us bathrooms to go in, for goodness sakes. Simple things like that. That would show us real appreciation, is seeing a change in that. And I want to say thank you to all the essential employees out there. This is just a trucker's point of view. Just wanted to share with you what it's like. And thank you for watching. Hope you all stay safe and healthy.